Good morning, Honorable Principal, respected teachers, sisters, and everyone else tuning in from home and elsewhere. When I was asked to say a few words about Mother Euphrasie Barbier, initially I was utterly confounded as to how a 19th century woman would continue to impact the lives of 21st century students. But the more I took time to learn about this particular individual, the more our similarities in vision began to surface. Mother Adele Euphrasie Barbier. Her life and actions were more than just the founder of the RNDM congregation, and deeper than the vivid picture of her you see while walking through that collapsible gate. Facts suggest she was 19 when she left her family. Allow me to rephrase that. In a patriarchal society back in the early 1880s, where women, let alone education, didn't have the right to vote, where crossing borders weren't just a day in air, she left her family, started a group with similar-hearted sisters to be missionaries in underdeveloped countries. She nursed people who probably wouldn't remember her back to health. She educated children and women to be independent in their deeds, and she cared for the sad and lonely. I know that if asked, you would be able to give me a number of definitions of the word saint, but one of my favorites is from Lawrence Hausman, and I quote, "A saint is someone who makes goodness attractive." Goodness attractive. Down through the ages, however, there has been many saints who did not make goodness attractive. In fact, they made it quite laughable. In a world which is predominantly guided by greedy selfishness over monetary possessions, she was indeed a saint. A saint who showed that you don't measure every philanthropic activity you do on a scale of profits. A saint who made goodness attractive. I am Proggya Abonti, and I'm very humbled to be sharing the story of a woman who was the face of kindness and empowerment combined. She was physically fragile, and yet she embodied one of the most compassionate and zealous hearts I believe a human could have. To me, that's inspiration. If any idea or word I mentioned earlier has somehow resonated with what you believe in, I will consider myself successful. But if you're still lost somewhere in the words, I would summarize her to you. Radiate joy. Hold on to your sense of humor even in dark times. Be kind, humble, faithful, and approachable. And above all, get in touch with your innate powers to do good in this world. Thank you, everyone.